be kind of cool to throw that fish he has at you.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Bro, every time you do this, do the enemies Pokemon level up? Do they stay the same?
I believe they scale with me. But this is the hardest Colosseum so far. So these are way higher than the last Colosseum I was doing. Alright, one more tournament round. Because this one has 5, because it's the last major Colosseum before Mount Battles. I planned to enter the last Colosseum round to thwart the Deep King.
Where is he?
Or is he just a cutie?
And dead. Misty and Horsey were adorable.
Where is
Let's burn a little bug. The puppet. Goodbye, you stupid cicada.
Just somebody just flopped over.
It's weird that Shuppet's just one of those Halloween floaty ghost balloon things. Kadabra. Booty bra.
Someone did a quick comic of Krillin and 18 joining Gohan. And freaking Gohan and 18 have the same jumpsuit on. Gohan's going like, one of us is going to have to change.
Yeah.
It's so true. Somebody posted a meme like, from your Illinois and you think like 50 is warm weather. It's
Yeah, it's not. It's can be, but it's not generally. It can be decent weather if you have good air.
then over here the moment like if it's I know it was 50 the other day. I went to the library. Oh, this is nice weather. It felt like, to me it felt like spring. And I remember it's probably just an Illinois thing or maybe Wisconsin thing too. Because then fucking and I know over the years when we have people visit from like Mexico or like Florida, the family, and they're here and it's 50 and they're like in jackets. I'm like, it's not cold.
Generally not. If you have good airflow with, and it's not windy or anything. But it could also be like too warm. A good weather higher, like 60s or 70s, but it's like where you want good wind, chilly wind. You get like
Warm air coming through, and then it's really hot, and it's uncomfortable either way. But I'd rather be warm than freezing. I hate bundling up, and I hate freezing. Like, when people say they hate the summer, it's just like, you like the winter? I hate being cold. I'd rather overheat than freeze.
both are uncomfortable. To me, I'd rather not give her death.
There's only one thing I hate about the summer, it's just the weather.
Oh, that and sweating. I like just being comfortable though. T-shirt and pants. I don't have to wear a bunch of hoodies. I don't have to get cold and wait for my car to heat up. I don't have to thaw my windows. I don't have to drive in snow. Summer is just overall better. Like, fall is one of my favorite seasons. It's just generally a little too cold a lot of the time.
They should have made Hyper Beam Dragon.
Can't really say. I usually avoid or do not use Hydro Beam at all.
I don't either, but I'm just saying it made a lot of big impacts in the debut with dragons, like Dragonite and shit. Gyarados used it, but he's not Dragon. I'm just saying. I don't know why it's not
Then
a
again,
Dragon move.
I'm not a big fan of the moves that they require your Pokemon to rest one turn.
Oh no, I just said it. I'm surprised they didn't make it Dragon. It has nothing to do with using
Oh.
it. Nothing to
I'm
do with
assuming
using it.
because like other Pokemon are able to pull off. 'Cause I think isn't like Snorlax also known for being able to do Hydro Beam?
Yes, and so is Gyarados. I'm just saying it. Like, it's made a big impact with Dragonite's debut of using it. Majorly.
The one that threw me off that and I'm surprised is a Dragon move. Twister for me, it feels more like it should have been a fly move instead of Dragon.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, can most Dragon Pokemon learn Hydro Beam? I think Garchomp can learn Hydro Beam.
I think so. I know my Flygon just learned it. Just to give me an extra move in case.
There's only one move I know I kind of wish it existed in the game, that was Self-Destruct and Explosion.
I hate those. I hate anything that hurts you. That's why I avoid moves like those and Earthquake, any double hitting moves as well, potentially. I'm glad Surf doesn't hurt you though, but Earthquake does. Yeah, Explosion, all that crap. I hate that shit. I've always hated double hitting moves in games that can potentially kill 2 of your monsters at once. Or if you're trying to just capture the monster and they do it, it's even worse.
I hate about how they have Earthquake where it hurts everybody.
Yes, I don't like that.
It feels like it's kind of like a nerf for the move, considering there's some other moves that pretty much hit the whole field, but then your party partner is okay.
It depends. If the ones using it make sense, and if you have workarounds, it also makes sense. That's strategy. But it just annoys me that they exist. I just don't like Explosion. Even if, like, I just don't like them in general for when they want it. If you're capturing the Pokemon or going for it and it just kills itself, it hurts you too. I mean, it makes sense, but I hate it. But it also just, it can kill your party too very easily, and I hate that. I just hate that. Like, I also hate elemental area of effect moves like Earthquake when they use it on me and shit like that. But it also just makes sense, it's normal strategy. So having a flying type or a Pokemon immune to it with Levitate makes sense, it's strategy. It's no different than Final Fantasy doing that with Float or whatever in 9. But nonetheless, it is annoying, I get it.
By any chance, did you download the demo yet?
No. Are you a demo?
I'm wet.
Thank you for the lurk, Jen. I'm wet.
Well, that's that bad. I never forget when I caught the in-game Mewtwo in one of the games. I just remember I just had like a really low level standby, and my Mewtwo and the Mewtwo could not hurt it. I just sat there throwing timer balls at it. I couldn't do shit. I kept my standby.
Yeah.
I'll go back to playing The Last of Us as you take ass on the sidelines. I like the old. Should I even call them zombies? Oh, the fungus affected people. Now look around for more collectibles. The one that throws me or blows me away about this game is how detailed the environments are.
Yeah.
Yeah. I look over and see the frog or it's just smacking the Kendra. Get out of here.
Yeah. Yo, did you ever hear the songs I sent you? You sent me songs? I don't remember you sending me anything.
I don't think I've been here.
didn't get any messages on Discord recently. Thank you for the 300 biddies. What do you mean check later? I don't see any messages. Either way, thank you for the biddies and the love. I appreciate it. Do I have okay. I see your messages. Yeah, I see them. No, I didn't listen to them. I don't even remember seeing these. Sorry if it takes me well for anything. I have poor memory and I don't really listen to a lot of music.
So like music for like to use on Twitch?
No. I don't do that though, either, even if they did give me music to use. I don't like using music on Twitch. So that'll never be a reason. Japanese and anime and films. I don't really listen to a lot of music, especially that. I mean, I listen to anime music for shows that I like, but that's it. I don't really listen to a lot of just Japanese music. I can listen to it, but I'm not really into music.
And also anime music, I just really enjoy the stuff I grew up with. And once in a while, I like going on YouTube and listening to the Inuyasha soundtrack.
Yeah. I mean, I like a lot of variety of music. But just because I like listening to some artists doesn't mean I listen to a lot of modern music every day. I listen to it just here and there. I mean, I'll give it a shot.
That's pretty one.
I'll give it a shot, but my point is I don't care for a lot of it, which is why I don't actively ask for anything or play music on my own. Oh, well, something new? Like, I don't know what you mean. Music is nothing new. Oh, I appreciate it. I'm just letting you guys know how it is. I don't... Please, whenever I just explain myself, please, I don't want everybody to feel like I'm mad or upset or whatever. Everyone always tells me to relax or just... I'm not saying anyone said it now, but just, it always just comes off that way. No, I'm not mad. Yes, I am good, I know. Are you telling me or asking?
I think they're agreeing with you.
But no, I listen to a lot of my anime music that I like from shows that I enjoy in some games, but I don't really like a lot of Japanese music. It's not one of my favorite genres. No, I like a variety of music, but I don't listen to it all that much. It's all old. Older, not old.
You know, when it comes to my, I'm just gonna say the Japanese music I listen to. It'll be like some of the newer anime openings that I hear on TikTok. They're like, oh, it's a banger. Or something I'll see on YouTube, where like they'll play like the intro video of the anime.
Yeah,
But I know my two main ones. It's I don't know if you heard of them, Brad. Baby Metal.
I've heard the genre.
I love the band Baby Metal. It's cutesy, you know, a whole bunch of cute like J-pop idol girls singing and dancing, and like yeah, to like heavy metal. And I'll fucking up. You should know this one. The other one I listen to a lot is the Miku from Project
Yeah,
Diva.
I can't understand it. I don't like that kind of music. It's very grating to me hearing that robotic voice. Ugh, I'm sorry.
It's
Yeah.
freaking should I consider the girls that do the Teen Titan song considering they're a Japanese group or duo?
Should we consider them what?
Like a Japanese genre. The girls that do the songs for Teen Titan, the intro song, the cartoon we grew up with.
Yeah, they are a band. Puffy Yumi.
Yeah. So I remember I used to watch the cartoon on Cartoon Network before it got canceled.
Yep, they're a band. A lot of artists that do music for shows are bands, or get noticed through that. A lot of
Yeah.
your artists that did Dragon Ball Z's music are bands. I enjoy a lot of Dragon Ball's music, Z's music, and Super's music.
That's some from Z. Some of the best anime music to me is either Bleach or Inuyasha, though. At least to me. Has some of the most. I like Yu Yu Hakusho's music. I like Kingdom Hearts' music. But generally, I don't listen to like straight up actual normal Japanese artists.
Yeah.
That aren't anime related. But like I don't know, I like a lot of Hilary Duff. She's pop or she's kind of pop, kind of rock-ish.
Yeah.
I like some metal, like Disturbed and them. I like a lot of R&B. I've been listening to Usher. I like a variety of music, but I generally just a lot of it's music that I either grew up listening to. Like I like Pokemon music a lot, but that's in English. A lot of music is what I grew up in the 90s and 2000s, and maybe like early, late 2000s, like the 10s to early teens at latest. I don't really have a lot of music, modern music. But one of my favorite artists, yeah, Hilary Duff is probably one of my favorite because I love her in general. But Usher's amazing. Yeah. Female singer, pop, probably not the same. Some pop female artists are alright. I don't generally listen to a lot of pop, but some is okay.
I also like you know, my music ranges from some Hispanic stuff I like from my mom's side. I like some Native American music I enjoy. And let's see, a good amount of the rock music that we grew up listening to and some oldie rock. Like the one thing I cannot stand is country music in English or country music in Spanish.
Yeah, country's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I don't have any of it on my phone.
It's like stuff I see on TikTok, like what people show me about like music wise. There are like so many like newer bands I have no idea who they are. Cause most of like my newer music is from bands that we grew up with that still make music. Like I have
Hmm.
the newest stuff from like Sum 41, Simple Plan. Well, Sum 41 is the band but I got some of the newer stuff before they stopped making music. I got the Stir's newest CD on my phone. And who else? Who else? Who else? Some of Ozzy's newer stuff, and some of like Kid Rock.
Nice. So the music you send is sometimes English, Japanese, a mix. I figured you shared just my love music. It's all good. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'll check it out. I just want to let you know that I'm not crazy hyped about music. But I do enjoy listening to some here and there.
And also, I enjoyed the rap music that we grew up with, and some like the rap stuff you introduced me to.
Yeah, I mean, I listen to some rap here and there with Eminem and 50 and some of that here and there.
Cause I had some of like Eminem's newer music on my phone, the library. I still gotta eventually go into and look online if other libraries have his the things that came out when we were in high school. Some of his stuff from the '90s.
Yeah.
Cause there are times where, because I remember like the first time I used to have a routine with Danielle back when we are still dating, where like I will sometimes when I'll be over. I didn't like it that she pretty much eats a lot of junk food. And like granted, I know the mama was busy because the mom is a nurse at Himes. So when she got
Mhm.
home, she'll be too tired to cook. So she'll just pretty much either bring like what your mom used to do. She'll bring a lot of takeout or order like pizza. So like here and there, by times where I'll be over there and mom will be home for like an hour for a couple hours. I used to like make tacos and like cook other stuff for her to eat. That wasn't just like junk food.
Yeah.
And I started bringing my speaker so I could play music in her kitchen. When I was cooking, I scared her one time and I started playing some powwow music.
Mm.
Granted, it's been years since I've been to a powwow, but like how can I explain this? There's these once in a while, it's kind of like a ceremony thing where you bang on a drum in like a temple, and you all along to it. And there are a couple recordings of it online, and just like the drumming and the powwow just goes hard. Kind of like remember like what else I could put it? Do you remember Pocahontas, the Disney movie?
Yeah.
Do you remember like when the natives start singing, you'll hear like the native drum play in the background?
Yeah.
I pretty much listened to that, to just the native drums being played. Probably like
That's
best way I could describe it.
that's hot. That's hot.
So I know when it comes also to like Hispanic music, my selection is very very small. I just mainly listen to I think you might have heard of her because I think J Lo played her in the movie Selena or Selena,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just listen to her, just the artist. I listen to her brother, and then I listen to some reggaeton stuff.
Yeah, that's not really something. Chicken
The
butt.
one thing I know about reggae or like reggaeton is that like a lot of white girls that I met like here and there, they don't understand what the guy is singing about or rapping about, but the beat will get their booties moving.
That's right.
How's the process of shut off Pokemon? Do you have a couple that are ready to be on shadow or not yet?
No.
I hate when I'm picking up stuff and I'm full and I can't pick up anymore. It's like I can't come back here later. It's like no. Yay, pills. I just reminded of fucking Left 4 Dead with Lewis. Pills here.
Actually, I'm gonna go to the under and talk to some vagina. Okay, let me go watch some TV. Let me go and make some soup and sit down and watch me on TV. There have been reports of another Pokemon attack on people. Here's the shocking footage of harrowing attacks by one of our viewers. This footage was sent in by a brat in the under who declined to reveal his identity. Okay. It wasn't me.
Huh, I wonder if this is true. Somebody posted an article. It looks like maybe getting a Let's Go version of Gold and Silver on the Switch.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. Shock and footage of Pokemon attack on people. Fewer description events. Bring you the story, the outskirts stand. Exclusive scoop of the video feed. Time to go fight my shadow. Someone's mimicking me, spreading bad rumors about me. Time to put them in their place. This is a Ricky reporter Ancha live on the scene. A shocking new development has emerged. Just when the battle ended, another shitty man appeared, and he looks exactly the same as the other man. You're breathing heavily, and then I'm like, what's going on to happen here? I, Ancha, will remain on the scene where I'll bring you this breaking story. Oh my gosh, will I read this report? Solus is approaching me. Aye? Resemblance uncanny. Hey, you are me, and I am you. We are all together here. I can see that you don't understand, but there is one thing is certain. You are going to battle. I am your long-lost brother. We were separated at birth. Our parents chose you, and now I hate you. Secret backstory for the character from Colosseum. I remember this though. I remember battling a copycat, a guy mimicking me. It's turning me on. Time to things up. Nino Gucciani with the biddies. Thank you for the 10 biddies, my friend. Thank you for more biddies. Hope it's all as well as can be. Yes, it is. Things are going fantastic. I hope things are going well for you. Nice. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate you as well, and everyone else in chat. You guys are all amazing. Paralysis.
that is cheap that they also use killing items.
How? It's the same as the other game. Main games use it all the time. Every shadow Pokemon's mine.
Yay!
I just need to verify them all. Tomorrow we will start Mount Battle. The 100-man...
That's 100 battles, right?
Yes, it is. The 100-man battle for Ho-Oh. And then the last bit of content for Pokemon Colosseum. I've gotten every Shadow Pokemon. I've beaten every area, every Colosseum. A lot of it is optional. I am the master of disguise. How do you like the job I did? Your reputation's totally trashed. Good job. I even got the Jirachi already from the disc on my game already, so
I mean, there's that too. But yeah. So we're gonna head to Gates, and I'm gonna get working on the shadow purification process by making myself just walk in place, because that's the fastest way. And I couldn't use the Pokemon, my shadows in the Colosseum, so that's why I took them off. But I wanted to finish up the remaining of the shadow Pokemon. So now we can purify the rest of these bad boys. And then get ready to get Ho, and then get ready to send them to my game. Yeah. 69 hours. Nice. Alright, then I'm gonna head off for the night. I'm starting to develop a headache, and it's already 11.
Alright. Night, night.
Night, night. And let's see who is jerking off on stream so I can raid to them. Let's go raid out to Draco. He's playing Lethal Company, whatever that is. Either way, he's jerking off on stream right now. He's a funny dude. Kick some ass, get high. In that order. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the love that I've been receiving lately through Pokemon. All of you. Go send love to Draco right now.